In the news tonight, President Donald Trump returned to Texas today and is now calling for a national day of prayer tomorrow to show support for victims of Hurricane Harvey. The president visited one of the relief centers housing Texans displaced by the storm in Houston. He praised the government response and promised to help survivors rebuild. First Lady Melania Trump was also there. Together, they comforted children and handed out meals to families.
As tough as this was, it's been a wonderful thing. I think even for the country to watch and for the world to watch.
Meanwhile, the floodwaters are slowly receding, but not fast enough in parts of Houston. Firefighters had trouble battling this house fire in a flooded neighborhood with a fire hydrant underwater. President Trump is expected to visit Louisiana on this trip as well. Now, Kate Raddatz has been looking into some Twin Cities efforts to help the people of Houston, and we've really heard about quite a few this week, Kate.
We have, Liz. We've learned from other major natural disasters like Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Sandy that people will often come from all over the country to help, including a local organization right here in Minnesota. They're getting ready for what they think could be their biggest assignment yet.
We may want to switch them. Most of us have been pulling 16-hour days. Let's go right there with that.
It's shipment day at this Hopkins warehouse for Dorothy Maples. She and other volunteers are busy loading up the trucks with equipment.
This was lighter.
To send to Houston.
Oh, yeah. Should pop right on top.
The feeling of being able to give back to someone without needing to accept anything in return is huge.
The wife and mother will be driving down to Texas this week.
Gloves.
Spending weeks there at a time.
Masks.
She's lived all over the country to volunteer in the aftermath of the Joplin tornado, Hurricane Isaac, and Superstorm Sandy.
They don't know where to turn.
Today she works with NECHAMA Jewish Response to Disaster,
Put those directly back in here.
a local organization that helps in recovery after natural disasters.
The contents of Lake Michigan was just dropped on Texas.
David Kaplan is NECHAMA's executive director. He helped organize teams of volunteers in the months and years after Hurricane Katrina and Sandy.
It's unlike any other disaster we've ever seen. It's unlike any disaster most of our large partners have ever seen. And many of us believe that this might be the single largest natural disaster that we will see here in the United States in our lifetime.
But before they can assemble volunteers in Houston, the staff is focused on loading up shovels, pumps, tools, and mattresses for the immediate needs. It's work they never hope is needed, but necessary to the victims.
So for us, the hard work is really just about to start.
Now, at this point, NECHAMA isn't recruiting volunteers yet, simply because it's still not safe to bring more people, they think, into Houston. But they will be assembling a team there soon. If you're interested in going or you'd like to donate to their cause, we have information on how to do that at WCCO.com/links.
A lot of work ahead. Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kate.